Hello everyone, Digfig here and welcome. In this Borderlands 3 item overview video, we are going to be going over the Fearmonger, a legendary shotgun. It is to note that this is an event gun, so you might not be able to get it after the event, I do not know yet. But what makes this legendary is this red text that says, "I cannot control their fear, only my own." Now what is this a reference to? I'm pretty sure it is a reference to Scarlet Witch from the Marvel Universe. Some of the movies she says this quote. If you guys think it's from something else, please let me know in the comments below. So what does this actually do for this gun? Well, this gun shoots like 4 orbs out that go in like a wong pattern, and then they stick to the target, and then after a short amount of time they explode. There's a whole bunch of other guns that have that whole stick to a target then explode mechanic. It doesn't seem to do more damage the more you have them exploded, so it doesn't have that awesome perk. But that's about all I can tell for this gun. It does drop in all elements. This one I have here is cryo. It also seems to have a whole bunch of different prefixes and anointments, so you can get this thing in a very wide variety. Now, for the way the gun looks, I mean, personally, again, I really like the alien guns. I like their noses here, their barrels. I don't know why I called its nose. But either way, but as a side note, it does have this Halloween skin on it where you can see the ghosts are scrolling through. It's kind of cool. They did a really good job with some of these little ghosts, all different types in here. Overall, it's a really cool looking gun. I like it. Now, for my personal thoughts and overview, you guys can see what I mean here by the bullet spread doing like this wing-wong pattern. Seems like do they spread out way at range? Yeah, they don't come back together. So there's like an optimal range to use this where all the pellets will stick to things. Which brings me to one of my first points. I really don't like this gun. I think it does good damage. I don't think it's a bad gun. I think it's viable. But I don't like the slow-moving projectiles, and I don't really like the huge ramp-up time to your damage of sticking and then waiting for them to explode. It's just not my playstyle. It's not something I can actually fault the gun for. I'm just not the biggest fan. And when you reload this thing, is the magazine the rear sight? Yes, it is. Well, that's a terrible idea to ever do to a gun. Talk about zeroing issues if I've ever. Could you imagine having to zero every single one of your mags? That would be terrible. Whatever. That's random. Get out of here, G.SKILL. People make fun of me that I don't aim enough in this game, so I'll use the aimer sight there so you guys can see that it doesn't really change much. It doesn't change the spread of this gun. I did have it up in Mayhem 3. I did test it on bosses and things, and I wasn't super impressed. I've used a lot worse, so like I said, it's totally viable. It's like a middle-of-the-road kind of gun, but overall, I just really don't like the way it feels. I feel like I'm reloading too much, and the slow-moving projectiles make it kind of hard to track some things. And a lot of enemies in this game are too skinny and stuff to hit the target with all of the 4 projectiles that come out of this thing, which just makes the damage start to like really drop off in the long run. But I don't know, guys. I'm kind of running out of things to talk about this gun with. It's pretty straightforward, pretty simple. You shoot balls at things, they charge up, it explodes. We're gonna kind of bypass some of those spawns, get up here to these humans, and I think I'll probably go into fadeaway and see what this can do in fadeaway. In 2. That's 8 shots on her. She's instantly dead, which is pretty good. Boom, blew that whole place to Kingdom Come. The splash damage on it isn't terrible. Maybe if you were on a Moze or something with a whole bunch of extra splash damage, that would be pretty decent on this. But as a flak, I think there's just way better guns for my class. My short opinion of this gun is it's okay, it's viable, you can kill things with it. If it's your playstyle, more power to you. It's not my playstyle. I'm not a super fan of it. But it's not a terrible gun. I wish they did better with the Halloween event stuff. But then again, they did put in the whole fear mechanic, which is kind of cool. So I'll give them credit for that. Now, if you're looking to get one of these for yourself, supposedly these things can drop from any mob that's ghost infected or the floating skulls. But I've only gotten legendaries that are specific to the event from the final boss. So I don't know what's true or not. All of mine have dropped from the final boss. So if you guys have gotten it from any of the mobs or anything like that, please let me know in the comments so I can kind of get a feel if that's true or not, because you can't always trust some of the other YouTubers. And I really do appreciate you all checking out this video and taking the time to stop by. And if you like this video, appearing above me here, shortly there should be a playlist of a whole bunch of videos just like this. And if you like some of those, think about liking, subscribing, commenting, hitting the bell notification, watching all my videos front to back to help my analytics. And I will see you guys in the next video. Digfig out!